Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back in with another cryptocurrency video. Today I'm just going to be doing a general market update. We're going to be covering Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Polkadot, Chainlink, and Cardano. So let me know if there's any other coins you want me to cover in future market update videos. I haven't done one of these in a while. So, if there's a lot of change in the rankings, and if there's any specific coins you want me to cover, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm also hoping to bring you some live streams for both stocks and cryptos for more live updates. But a lot has happened in the last few weeks in crypto. We're seeing crypto stabilize a bit, and I'm going to do some technical analysis, talk to you about where I think things are heading next. We're also going to talk about a couple articles here. First off is that the Fed expects near 0% interest rates for years, potentially boosting BTC's value proposition. Why is this so important? Well, for a couple reasons, right? First off, when interest rates are low, people tend to rush towards assets. It doesn't even really matter that much the actual asset, whether that's gold, stocks, real estate, or crypto. But typically, right, what's going to be the safest bet in a situation like that tends to be things with a fixed supply. And this is exactly what's mentioned in this article here, where a Bloomberg analyst expects and thinks that Bitcoin will continue appreciating, maybe at a bit of a slower pace than in the past, but overall, it could very well 10x in the next 10 years, as he mentioned. And McGlone sees Bitcoin's capped supply, right? It's fixed small supply as the main feature as to why it's going to increase, and that demand pressure is going to stay high, as well as the fact that it's a store of value like gold now. So all those things combined are really putting Bitcoin in a good position right now, and that of course can spill over to the rest of the crypto market. But we're going to talk about the whole Bitcoin altcoin thing a bit here. And also Pantera Capital put out a price prediction that Bitcoin may reach $115,000 in 1 year from now. That may be somewhat in line with the stock to flow model that expects a large increase after this recent block halving, but we have yet to see, how we're going to get to that 100K mark. 50,000 is first and foremost, but I do think we're going to be reaching those levels in the next few years, starting off with 50,000, of course, is the main target right now. Also wanted to point out, right, I mentioned the whole altcoin thing. Take a look at the last 24 hours here. Bitcoin actually performed very well in the last 7 days, whereas we saw a lot of altcoins kind of pull back, especially in the last 24 hours. So that is something that we may see continue a little bit. I am still bullish overall on the crypto market as a whole, but I will probably be buying some more Bitcoin here because it is just the steadiest and the safest, all things considered. If we have a bit of a market dip, even in stocks, right, and that could affect cryptos due to maybe an upcoming recession, then Bitcoin is going to be a fairly safe place to be, and that's why I will probably be getting some Bitcoin. That fixed supply with all these funds and institutions pouring into Bitcoin, it really could skyrocket the price, right? And it's going to become very hard to own a single Bitcoin, even half a Bitcoin in a few years' times. That's kind of what I'm expecting, and that's why I want to make sure that I can own as many Bitcoins as I can while I still can, right? While the price is still cheap. So let's go ahead and jump into the technical analysis here, starting off with Bitcoin, right? So first off, we've got our little uptrend here that is pretty steady, but we're going to talk about that a little bit more because we have a symmetrical triangle formation here like we had in the past, right? If I go ahead and zoom out a bit, you can see that we were actually in a bigger symmetrical triangle. We actually ended up breaking above that earlier, which is somewhat rare. And who knows, maybe we could dip back in it, but to be honest, now that we're back above not only $10,000, but we made our way back above $11,000, it just seems very unlikely that we're going to get any type of significant dip under $10,000. I really think that's very unlikely right now. And we may stabilize here at around $11,000 for a while, but getting a drop below $10,000, that might be a thing of the past. That might never happen again, actually, based on the current technical analysis levels right now. So we had our pullback after the breakout. We actually came back right where we needed to, which was this support level right here, and that's just in line with our breakout area as well. So now that we closed that gap, we are ready to move higher, and we're back in the symmetrical triangle, expect a little bit of consolidation here, some up and down as we reach into the end of the triangle. And after that, like I said, most likely due to the uptrend line, we are going to break higher and start pushing back to $12,000, $13,000, really heading our way up to $15,000 after that. You know, in the worst case scenario, probably just some consolidation between $10,000 and our current top level resistance of around 12,000, 12,500, right? Depending on where you want to put this resistance level, but it's going to be anywhere from 12,000 to 12,500. And that's also based on how we see movings. Are we going to move into a continue the uptrend basically, or are we going to move into a consolidation range-based pattern between that 10,500 and 12,500? Either way, I don't really see much of a bearish scenario here for Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum next. Ethereum is in a pretty interesting position, a little bit of a different pattern than Bitcoin, very steady uptrend line. Now, we did see a pullback from the top level resistance, which was right around $500. Technically, we peaked off at around, it looks like 485 here. Same thing stays in place, right? Here we just have a little bit of a different pattern. It's a wedge pattern where most likely what we're going to see is some up and down action, but moving higher, as you can tell, based off our uptrend line. And what happens is typically we reach the edge of this wedge and then we break out above $500. But once again, seeing how the crypto market is, there's some interest here for Ethereum based on Ethereum 2.0 coming out. The whole DeFi space, we could get a breakout above $500 earlier than expected. Once again, a bearish scenario is somewhat unlikely here. Could consolidate for a while between $350 and $500, but a dip back down to anything below $300, $200 seems very unlikely, right? That would be a pretty surprising scenario there that I just don't really see happening. Let's take a look at Ripple. Ripple is dealing with some things fundamentally, right? I think a lot of people are focused on other projects right now, more decentralized projects. It's always been a sore point for Ripple, and I think that's going to continue. It's at around $10 billion market cap. That seems a bit high to me. I see a lot of other coins taking spots in the 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 billion market cap range. So not the biggest fan of Ripple right now on a fundamental level. On a technical level, a lot of stability, right? It's always been the case with Ripple. Tends to have these areas where it stabilizes forever, right? It was $15 at one point, then 15 cents, and then 30 cents. Right now we're right around 25 cents. I'd say consolidation between 20 to 30 cents is likely to continue for some time, and then eventually we'll probably get a breakout up to 50 cents here for Ripple. Probably within the next year, Ripple will have made that move to 50 cents, along with the rest of the crypto market increasing as well. Next up, we're going to look at Polkadot. Polkadot now at $5. It's the fifth biggest coin with a market cap of 4.6 billion. So very big increase there. Now in the top 5 ranking, it is definitely some interesting price action going on there. And let's go ahead and take a look at the technicals. So I just wanted to find you a chart like this that you can see the split, right, where it was a 1 for 100 split, basically meaning that the price went from, $300, $400 to $3 to $4, right? It's currently sitting at $5, which would have been the equivalent of $500 before, meaning that we are basically currently at all-time highs, right? If we go back to the Binance chart here, you're going to see that, we are very strong uptrending and pretty much pushing new highs. Stabilized a little bit here, right around $5, right? Peaked off at around $6.50. Overall, though, I think this is a coin that's going to continue to do very well. Has a lot of hype around it. And if I go ahead and draw our uptrend line, you can see the general trend that is bullish. Now, we do have a little bit of a symmetrical triangle pattern here, so we could pull back a bit after this recent increase. We could pull that back down to $4.50. Overall, though, I think it's just going to continue a very steady uptrend, even if we do end up reaching the end of this triangle, which is very possible. Just expect this to be a steady move higher for Polkadot with a few ups and downs. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Chainlink next, see what's been going on with Chainlink, and then we're going to finish off the video with Cardano. So Chainlink, obviously one of the hottest coins this year, had some huge increases, and we're going to talk a little bit about, is that going to continue, right? Because it has now pulled back significantly compared to where it was before. And, that isn't without reason. It had maybe too much hype at one point. People are still very bullish on it. So I'm not saying that it's going to do bad or anything, but you have to keep in mind, right, after seeing such a significant, strong move higher, you're bound to get a little bit of resistance and a pullback. It's only healthy. So currently we're moving back down to $10. That's a great round number support level to pull back to. And once again, we're really coming near the end of a symmetrical triangle here for Chainlink. So expect maybe a little bit of suppressed price action for a little longer, right? Maybe 2 months or so. And after that, it should really start picking up, moving back to $20 again. Finally, we're going to take a look at Cardano. Cardano is actually my biggest holding right now. Probably going to make some more videos on Cardano in the next few videos. Talk to you a little bit about the project, what I've learned. I've been doing a lot of research on it. And like I said, it's my biggest holding. That's not for no reason. I really do think that has a lot of things on the fundamental side that will make it succeed long term. That's really what I'm aiming for here with a project like Cardano, is that long-term aspect of things. However, unfortunately, we did drop below our uptrend line, so that is a bearish sign. Now, we are holding right below that, so we could easily move back above 10 cents. That would already be a nice level to get back above, add a lot more stability, and increase from there. With that being said, we could move all the way back down to 7 cents. That's absolutely possible. That is our support level there, our horizontal support line. So really here, it's just going to be a matter of a little bit more time to see how things play out. Are we going to just stay in this range between 7 cents and 10 cents? Or are we going to quickly get back above 10 cents and just start moving higher after that? Could we even see more of a bullish scenario, maybe with some news or something like that, or where it should jump back above the uptrend line and move higher after that? That would be the most bullish scenario and would very quickly start pushing us towards 20, 30 cents, etc. if we're able to get back above this pink uptrend line. If not, expect a bit of suppressed price action with some consolidation or a very slower move higher, but eventually things will pick off for Cardano, in my opinion, just based off the fundamentals. With that being said, this completes my overview of the crypto market update that I wanted to make today. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, let me know your thoughts on the crypto market, where you see things heading, and which coins are you looking at, which coins you want me to cover in futures videos. Make sure to check out my technical analysis master course as well. It's less than $20 and comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And also check out my Twitter for live crypto market updates. Link to that as well in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.